From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Ticats Today with Louie B.
24 hours before the CFL draft, the Ticats staying busy as they've made a deal. They've acquired national offensive lineman Kyle Saxlid and national linebacker Grant McDonald, and the second overall pick in tomorrow's afternoon's global draft. Going back to the Elks is the 8th and 28th overall picks in tomorrow's draft and the 9th overall selection in the global draft. Coach, you didn't keep it simple for me, but you're getting two national players back on draft day, not giving anything up. Let's start with Kyle Saxlid. Why was it the need to acquire him this way?
Well, just the way our roster is assembled, Louie, we thought it was important to add some depth. He brings some versatility. He has started some games. He is able to play both tackle positions. And anytime you can acquire something like that, you have to look at it. And this wasn't an overnight deal. This is something that took a while to come together, but we're extremely excited to have Kyle join us here in Hamilton.
And Grant McDonald, he played in all 14 games last year with the Elks. It was his first in the CFL. He had 16 special teams tackles. I mean, those numbers really do jump off a page for a CFL rookie. No surprise why you wanted this guy on your side.
Yeah, Grant was highly productive, and he's a player that we targeted. And, in order to get something good, you have to give up something good. And, I feel like this is a good deal for us for where we're at and the direction that we're heading. And Grant fit that mold. Again, he was highly productive. He's a competitive athlete, and he's another guy that obviously we're excited to have here in Hamilton.
Does this send a message about the confidence of the group that you had through free agency, through reacquisition, guys who wanted to stay here? I mean, it seems like you're sending a message that we believe in the guys that we have, and we're ready to do this. And does it say anything about the 2022 draft class at all?
No, not at all. There's no message being set. Everybody's trying to better their football team in the offseason, be it free agency or through the draft. And, everybody can get needs addressed. But for us, sometimes when you look through the draft and you do your due diligence and you spend, hours preparing, sometimes you think maybe it's best to pursue a trade. Things that you really covet may not be there. And the only way to really secure that and not make it a guessing game is sometimes to make bold moves. And so we are fortunate to be able to do that, and just excited to acquire both of these, and of course move up in the global draft too.
Now, Coach, when I look at your roster as it's currently constructed, you already have 5 global players set to attend camp in a couple of weeks. You're trading up to get the second overall pick in the global draft. You seem to have really embraced the global program that the CFL has introduced a few years ago. Yeah,
it's part of our makeup right now. That's what we're gonna suit up with one or possibly 2 every game. And so you want to put the best athletes on the field. And it's obvious that there's a few players that we had targeted that we didn't believe would be available at the spot we were before. So that's why we've made this to move up in the draft. And so we're looking forward to that, and with the player that we're going to end up with tomorrow.
Yeah, and some great players that are going to be hearing their names both in the global draft. You, Zim, have said this. You proved it tonight with the deal you've made, is that you're going to try and go after players by any means necessary, however it takes to get them. Are you done yet, or are you still going to be taking calls into the wee hours of the night?
You never know. You never know, Louis.
I guess we'll just have to stay and watch. Coach, I know you're a busy man, so thank you for doing this. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Louis.